All right, when some of you think about music from the 60s, maybe it's on your Spotify playlist, what bands come to mind? You got the Beatles, Rolling Stones, maybe CCR?
I remember my dad being in his 1957 Chevelle, which I hated riding in. I was so embarrassed. It was so loud and stinky. But I did love that he would play, "Hey, teachers, leave them kids alone."
That's
Is that
Pink Floyd.
60s?
No, it's not 60s, but
I don't know.
It's 70s. It's fine. It's close. Hey, John Monk for Go 419 tonight has the info on a new history exhibit that celebrates the bands of the 60s, maybe the 70s, maybe they'll add Pink Floyd, who knows?
A few years ago, Hancock Common Pleas judge Reginald Routson learned a song from the Findlay band The Night Watchman for a reunion event. Being a member of another band himself in the same era, Routson continued looking into how much information he could dig up on local bands from the 60s.
And then I got to thinking, man, that's really interesting, so I decided I was going to do some more work on it. And I know there's never been anything done about our local music scene from that era.
So he turned to the Hancock Historical Museum, and their combined research has led to a new exhibit which opened this month, Findlay Rocks the 60s.
Once I started getting into the research with him, I got really interested because I had no idea that Findlay had such a rich history of rock and roll.
Now, full displays feature the history and stories of 11 of the more prominent bands who toured all across Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. And you can see the trends of the era, from the tight-laced suit and tie performances transforming into more psychedelic outfits. And along with the images and the stories of the bands on display, each band also has an associated QR code that you can scan with your phone and listen to a sample of their music online, like the Roadmen, the Wanderers, and the Night Watchman. Findlay Rocks the 60s will be on display for the remainder of the year and is also available online. Reporting from Findlay for Go 419, I'm John Monk, WTOL 11.